Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is JR and Zach with Extreme Outfitters.
How you guys doing?
Today we're going to be covering Prime's new lineup, the RVX Plus. So we've got the 32 and 34. We're going to set them up. We're going to do a little different today. So what we're actually going to do is we're going to do a little bit more testing with these. So we're going to test more of the valley on it. We're going to test how it holds. And we're also going to do our normal testing of speed. So cool. Let's get into all the specs and features of this. So I will start with the RVX 32 Plus. So this one we're coming in with a brace height of 6¼ inches. Draw length ranges from 26 to 30. The IBO is listed for 338 feet per second. You can get draw weights ranging from 40 to 80 pounds. And the physical weight of the bow is coming in at 4.3 pounds.
This is the RVX 34. Brace height is 6.25 inches. The draw length is 26.5 to 30.5 inches. Your IBO is coming in at 336 feet per second. Draw weights are the same as the 32 at 40 to 80 pounds, and our weight is going to be 4.4 pounds.
So getting into Prime, so Prime has been around for quite some time now. I believe it's like 2010 when they first came out. Mm-hmm. Some of the stuff that they've been really keeping with their lineup over the last, especially about 5 years, I believe it is, they're keeping that nano grip on here. They've had that now for quite a few years, like I said. They have some aerospace gel in there, which is really cool. It actually kind of helps keep that grip a little bit warmer for you. So if you're hunting in a little bit colder environments or out in colder environments, it does actually keep that grip a little bit warmer. Also with them is, with the grip as well, it is actually centered on the riser. So that's where they're calling it the center line grip. So it's going to help keep everything more stable on the bow. It should help kind of keep that center of gravity more centered on the bow itself.
And we'll be able to test that today as well.
Yep, we're going to test that because we're going to do a little bit of holding testing.
They have the free strings once every 2 years. So as long as you're the primary or the original owner of the bow, you'll get new strings every 2 years. We still got the core cam. They've had that for going on, what?
Three or four years.
Yeah. All around just an awesome bow. Good feel. Great draw cycle.
So excited, we're going to go over to the range. We're going to shoot it at, I've got the RVX 32 at 30 inches. We have the 34 at 29.5.
Yeah.
Yep. We should be 70 pounds. We're going to test all that. And then we're also going to be shooting a 470 grain arrow off the new Easton 5.0. So we got those in stock now as well, available on the website. So check them out. So we're going to head over to the range, grab all of our stuff. We'll meet you guys over there. Get everything set up. We're going to get the draw weights of the bows, and then we're going to do our normal 3-arrow shot. But we're going to be testing more of the valley, how it holds, so on and so forth. We got some good feedback from a few videos ago, so we're going to do a little bit more testing for you guys. So here we go. Very smooth draw cycle. Very forgiving valley right there.
Pretty solid back wall too.
It is. So 70.9 on the peak weight and holding 8.7. So good stuff right there. Remember, always draw back with an arrow.
Yes. All right, here we go. We have 69.1 pounds, holding 3 pounds.
Holding 3 pounds? Mm-hmm. Holy Jeebus. Try it again. Let's see. Let's make sure. That's like 95%. Something crazy. I'm no mathlete, but that is nuts.
Okay, that looks more like it. 68.9, holding 10.3.
There we go. Yeah, that sounds more like it.
That sounds, yeah.
Sweet. That would be insane. All right, well, you already got the bow, might as well.
All right, let's do it.
Go ahead and get this 3 shots. Try and test that valley a little bit too. You know, let off a little bit, see if there's very forgiving. Even just drawing back with the hand scale, I can already tell that it's a very forgiving valley.
Yes. The draw length, that wall is so nice too. It's not spongy at all. Valley's nice. Does hold. I do feel like I have a little bit of like horizontal movement.
And it could be, so we do have a little bit shorter of a stabilizer in there too. Mm-hmm. So that can be a big factor in that too. Just playing around with your stabilizer lengths, that can really help get you holding better on target too if you go a little bit longer too. But just for a hunting setup though, I mean, that's
exactly.
Yeah. 6 to 10 inches, plenty. For a shower there, 272.4. That's not bad for
not bad at all. And that's right at 69 pounds.
Grains.
And like I said, it's right in that wheelhouse of 270 to 290. I think anywhere within that is is where you want to be when it comes to a hunting setup.
In this arrow, we have 75 grains of brass in there. We do have the ballistic collar and then 100 grain point. So that is adding a little bit of FOC right there. So that'd be a great arrow to hunt with. Does it feel like the bow wants to torque it on your hand?
Not really, no.
Yeah, I've noticed with Prime, it feels like their grip is very repeatable. Mm-hmm. And I actually really enjoy their grip a lot. And
yeah, it sits in your hand kind of square. You know what I mean? It doesn't feel like it wants to rotate on you at all like that. It sits straight up and down. I think that's that middle grip technology, that system that they have that makes it like that.
Yeah, I do believe that does help. And there's really no rounded edges either, so it's kind of scored off a little bit. So it gives a lot of material to grab onto.
And that's, once again, right at 272.9, so consistent as well. This does have the new Shim system as well. Just like the form, which is very easy to tune.
Yeah, we did do that in our first video with the form. We went over shimming it. So it is a new Shim system. It's updated from their, they had those like C-clips that were really big pieces of aluminum. They have shrunk them down in size, and they have a new tool to install them. So much easier system than the previous one.
Yep. It doesn't feel like it wants to jump forward on me at all, you know? It just feels like it sits perfectly straight on my hand.
It's a very forgiving valley. I'll be very curious whenever we get those performance mods. They said January, we're already midway through January, so hopefully we have those mods soon so that we can do some more testing with that, because I'm sure that's going to change the valley for sure.
Yes, absolutely. All around, I really do enjoy it. I've always said that about Prime. I do like shooting Prime.
That was the 34. Now I'm going to shoot the 32 and see what we get with this guy. All right, here we go. Here's going to be first testing on the RVX Plus 32. Had a little bit of a dump right there, it felt like, but it's not bad at all. Yeah, it feels like it's just sitting.
Yeah, it doesn't move.
And it's very dead too. I don't really feel any post-shot vibration.
No.
Sounds very quiet. All in all, I feel like this is a very well shooting bow. It's kind of a sleeper in my opinion. I think
really
it'd be a good sleeper bow.
Yeah, and it's because it doesn't have the quote unquote big name, but I put Prime up against any of them. You know what I mean?
100%. And this is why we always encourage when people come in to
shoot them all.
Shoot all the bows on the wall.
Shoot them all.
Don't just be narrow-minded. I'm not trying to say narrow-minded, being insulting, but shoot a bunch of different bows. Expedition, that's another really good shooting bow in my opinion that there's not a lot of hype behind. But guess what? They just won best bow for ATA. So there you go.
Yeah.
There's a lot of brands out there that people don't think about. All right, here we go, second shot. And that was 276.1. Let me test this valley a little bit more. Yeah, so I do have a little bit of creep right there. You can kind of see it in the cam, but I don't really notice it. Like I don't really feel a sponge or anything. And it's very forgiving. I'm barely holding anything right now, and it's not wanting to dump on me.
Nope.
Yeah, that's just, it is a shooter, man. It is a good shooting bow. Not the fastest in the world, but I mean, 276, that's very respectable in my opinion. All right, third shot. Yeah, it's just a consistent bow, man. They've been solid ever since the RVX came out.
Yep.
I'm drilling X's right now too.
Yeah.
15 yards. Haven't even sighted this thing in. Just threw a peep in. RVX Plus, guys,
they're shooters.
Phenomenal shooting bow.
Yep.
Cool thing as well is if you want to change your draw length, it's all by a mod now. You have one mod that's going to control your draw length too. So.
And they're in half-inch increments.
Yep. And you can also change your let off too. They do include them with each bow. They include a different post for different let offs. So this is kind of their higher let off. They do have one for lower let offs, so it'll be like 80%, which we have not really done testing with. So that'll be a future video. We'll do some more testing on that.
How'd it hold for you?
It holds phenomenal. I would prefer a little bit longer stabilizer. That's me personally. I normally like to hunt with the 12-inch bar.
I think I have a 12-inch bar on mine as well.
But that, like I said, that just boils down to preference and just playing with your setup, seeing what you like. And that's one thing we offer here. So if you're interested in trying to upgrade stuff, just come into the shop. We'll let you try anything in the wall, any product. Want to make sure you're happy with what you get. there you have it, guys, the RVX Plus from Prime. If you can, make sure you go to your local shop, give them a try, or if you're local, come check us out. We're right outside of Camp Lejeune in Jacksonville, North Carolina. Or check us out on the website as well, extremeoutfitters.com, for all of your archery and bow hunting needs.
Appreciate you guys watching, and we'll see you in the next video.